Hello everyone. I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and I decided to make a video on a couple of things. I took some paperwork to the elders in the Kingdom Hall where I was attending, and this is one of the information that I was talking to the elders about. They wouldn't even sit down, even talk to me. They even told me that if I didn't get out, they was going to call the police. So I figure I'm going to call the Watchtower, because me and my friend, we was talking about it. So I called the Watchtower, and I like to share the conversation with you, and then we go from there. Yes, I'd like to talk to somebody. I had a issue with me and my elders in our congregation, and I'd like to talk to someone about it, if what they did to me was right or fair.
And may I ask where you're calling from, please?
Leesburg, Florida.
And what is the language of your congregation?
The what?
I'm sorry?
I didn't understand what you just said.
The language of your congregation? I'm sorry?
English.
Thank you. Service department, may I help you?
Hey, how you doing today?
Good.
A while back ago, we talked about probably a couple of years ago, I went to my congregation. I wanted to talk to the elders. I had some information that I wanted to sit down with them and discuss with them. And they politely told me to leave the Kingdom Hall. And if I didn't, they was going to call the police on me. And I asked the elders, I said, can we just talk after the meeting? Because I knew it was about meeting time. One of the elders told one of the brothers to pull out his telephone. If I didn't leave, they was going to call the cops on me. And all I was doing, I looked up some information about Nebuchadnezzar's father. This is how you spell it. Nabucollassar. And I was doing some research on it, and he had one child named Nebuchadnezzar II, the one who destroyed Jerusalem's first temple. But they wouldn't sit down to take a look at it. The only thing I saw on this thing was amazing. They said that Jerusalem's temple fell in 607. But here, what I'm looking at, which I was trying to show them at that time, his father started reigning as king in 626, and he died in 605. And I couldn't figure out and I went through Babylon history. I went through different other places, and this guy died in 605, so how could Jerusalem fell in 607 when he died 605? And that's the part I wanted to talk to the elders about. I mean, I don't, if you can explain to me how can a man still be a king until he died in 605, and his son didn't even reign till after his death.
Okay, so here's what I would like to suggest you do. That question that you have,
yes,
we are prepared to answer it, but we're prepared to answer it in a letter. So if you would write it
branch office and ask that question, and then we'll write back to you, and you'll see the answer in writing for your own benefit.
Well, the only thing kind of upset me, if everything I saw on the information about his father is what they're showing is the truth. His father died in 605. That would.
As I said, we are prepared to talk with you about that in a letter. If you write us a letter, we will answer you and we'll explain how that could be.
Why can't you just tell me on the phone?
We prefer to answer questions like that in a letter form. So please just write us a letter and we'll write back to you and explain the whole thing. Okay?
Okay, I got a question. When they threw me out of the Kingdom Hall, I don't even know why they did it. I don't even know if I'm disfellowship. I don't even know if I'm disfellowship. I don't even know if they call me apostate. I don't even know what's going on. I mean, they. I'm unable to tell you either because I wasn't there. I don't know what their reasons were. Well, that was the reason.
I can't tell you.
Well, that was the reason. But I mean, I'm looking at. I even went to Jewish history library and looked up.
Okay, sir, as I can tell you, I don't know what their reasons were, and I'm not prepared to comment on them because I don't know. So if you would like an answer to that question that you just posed, please write us a letter.
Okay.
We'll be happy to discuss it and respond in a letter to your question.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Apparently, he wasn't going to answer that question because if what you see on my screen and other sources that I found about his father, and you look down here, you see Nebuchadnezzar when he started reigning, when he died, all the way from his sons, the time they was born, the time they was died. So this is true history that has been recorded in different places on the internet. But my question to any Jehovah's Witnesses, why would I have to write a letter to them and knowing that they will not write back? Otherwise, he could have answered my question. And if he wanted to, hopefully he would do some research and finding out what I told him was the truth. Nebuchadnezzar could not, being a king in 605, when his father was alive. So, very interesting. So I hope this opened people's eyes to realize we've been fooled, we've been lied to, and it's time to wake up. It's time to do research. I don't need to write a letter to ask a question when he could find out the answer. Well, y'all have a nice day. Thank you very much.